I believe that the war I am fighting started because, in some sense, the Mexican-American War never ended. On paper, a treaty was signed, but many Americans are aggressive towards me. The bravado. After all, they have stolen our land. They treat us all as conquered. One man described it as such. The aggressors' justification of their actions, based on the conquered status of Mexicans, repeats the dynamics of the annexation, despite the apparent cessation of hostilities in 1848. The supposed absence of law then points towards the implicit persistence of a different mode of establishing political order and hierarchy, that of war. Many Americans have not yet realized the war is over. They believe they are obligated to continue fighting to protect their jobs and families. This is not the case. Throughout my crusade, I have been channeling my anger and murder into a way to fight the men who so mercilessly oppress me. This is the heart of my mission. This is why I fight their oppression. My mission has been described as channeling a thrill of murder and gore into the oppositional counter-memory. Mi Familia has done nothing to anger the Americans, but for some reason they felt like we deserved everything that came to us. This injustice persists because there is no law to rule. Because there is no law to rule, my bloody war of revenge must rule instead. Due to the fact that I am Mexican, the American people actually believe me to be inferior. They felt like they could justify the crimes against my wife, my brother, and myself as being completely acceptable because of where we are born. What is interesting is that at the time I was born, California actually belonged to the Mexicans. So if anyone should feel anger and violence, it should be the Mexicans towards the Americans, not the other way around. In fact, while reflecting on racism here in her land, I realized I have shared many of the struggles of the African American slave. Not only have we both been judged by the white men on the color of our skin, but my brother was lynched and I was beaten. Unfortunately, this is torture and murder that many innocent enslaved men and women have suffered.